Hello everyone, my name is Jamin. Thanks so much for visiting my channel. In this video, I'll show you how to safely enter your computer, and once you're inside, how to access and replace your Wi-Fi card. So first thing, power down your computer, make sure that it's off and unplugged from your charger. We're then going to flip your computer over to access the bottom case screws. Now we're going to remove all of the screws noted by the red arrows. The screws noted at the blue arrows are underneath rubber components, so you're going to need to pry those off before you can get at those screws. You can use either a small flat pry tool or a very small, very flathead screwdriver. You're then going to take a small flat pry tool and go around the seam of the bottom case and pry it off from the rest of your computer. Now it's generally best to start near the back two corners and pry down the sides towards the front, but in this computer the front actually popped up a little bit and it was easier to go at it from that way first and go down the sides towards the back. Make sure to not put the pry tool too far in, you could damage some internal components. Just keep it on the edge, go nice and slow but firm, and you'll be able to get that bottom case off. After you do, this is what you're looking at for the inside of your computer. Now, as a general computer repair side note, whenever I'm working on a computer in my shop, it's sitting on an anti-static mat. Either that or an anti-static bracelet are great ideas to avoid damaging anything in your computer when you're working on it. If you would like any help with tools or supplies for your computer project, as well as any of the replacement and upgrade parts for this specific model computer, I will have a link above, also below in the description, and it will be a list of all the tools and supplies as well as the replacement and upgrade parts for this computer. Now, before touching anything in a computer, it's always best to unplug your battery first. Computers are safer to work on when as little power as possible is running through them. In order to access your battery plug, you need to peel back this guard. It's not screwed down, it's held down by either double-sided tape or glue, so you can very easily just gently peel that back. The battery is held down by the screws noted near the red arrows, and it plugs into the motherboard near the blue arrow. To unplug the battery, you would simply lift that plug straight up and off, and it will snap off of that port. The Wi-Fi card is noted near the red arrow, and it's held down by a single screw noted by the blue arrow. I will have all the Wi-Fi card specifications below in the description for your reference, but I will try to have a Wi-Fi replacement card in that list I told you about with all of the tools and supplies and upgrade parts for this model computer. To remove the Wi-Fi card, after taking that screw out, you're left with the antenna wire. Those are just snaps, so you pull those directly up and off of the Wi-Fi card to snap them off. However, they do need to be at a perfect 90-degree angle to snap back on, and you are strong enough to damage them if they're not at the right angle and you try to force it. So it could be a little bit of a pain in the butt. Just go slow, be patient, and you will be able to snap those back on. I did want to quickly add too that if you cannot access your internet options, if you cannot see the Wi-Fi network options, that's probably not a Wi-Fi card issue, that's probably a system driver issue. I will have a video tutorial link above, also below in the description, and that will show you how to remedy that situation if that's why you're here. Last thing to mention is as long as you're in your computer, check out near the blue arrow, this is your storage. Upgrading your storage can assist not only with how much data you can store on your computer, but also how fast it works. If you would like more information on how to upgrade your storage, I will include that as the end video once this one stops playing. I will also include the link below in the description. Thanks again so much for watching. Please remember to like and share if this helped you out, if you think it can help someone else out, and feel free to subscribe if you enjoy DIY computer content like this, or if you just want to keep me on hand to answer any of your future computer questions. I do try to answer all questions throughout my channel at least a couple times a day. Also, feel free to check out the related links section below in the description. From time to time, I do try to add things in there that I think will help you with your general computer life, make it more productive, more enjoyable. So thanks again for watching, everyone. I look forward to seeing you on my next video.